Remember, the success of the universe is based on the individual orbits of all of its members. Don't let your orbit decay.
Every single day, we take notice of another brother as his dreams decay. Shame that it had to go down that way, but what can you do and what can you say? Every single day, we take notice of another brother as his dreams decay. Shame that it had to go down that way, but what can you do and what can you say?
Make way for the bombardment. Irregularities in my weapon's trajectory left those that chose to expose their souls in jeopardy. It's spreading like the leprosy. I'll relax on tracks and now reacting back like brain bungee jumping. So naturally thoughts roll like a mind warping fungus. And after the consumption there was nothing. It's kind of like Ebola, but it's bolder and much, much faster. Locking down realities like virgins in their chastelies, leaving bodies decaying rapid. Even though we foolish, ain't no way that you could laugh at me. See like the ocean, the remedy for your depression isn't found in a potion. It's all about the motion, forward, full speed ahead. Yet when a problem arises, you always seem to play dead. Now I know I'm no one, but here's a quick lesson. Stay away from all elements of recession. Eliminate all the unactivity. Live your life in chivalry. It's not what you make of we, it's what you make. It's hard to speak the truth when inside you're fake. So my styles, they fluctuate and wait to ride down baselines on the decline. But to get to the bridge, I escalate. Take a step back and watch your master plan incinerate. Don't enter atmospheres at incorrect angles. Reminiscent of a dread because you can't remove the tangles. On the straightaways, you're kinda curving to the side. Cause you're being thrown off balance by your pride. But most can't economize, so at peak performance, they fossilize down the tunnel of destruction they slide. Even if you wear the mask, you still can't hide. You're falling now, a victim of decay from the inside.
Every single day, we take notice of another brother as his dreams decay. Shame that it had to go down that way, but what can you do and what can you say? Every single day, we take notice of another brother as his dreams decay. Shame that it had to go down that way, but what can you do and what can you say?
Ugly bogus to those that can't focus on the blur. As I speed past, I wonder did it ever occur in that small brain that playing on train tracks can kill. Drop that like a George Foreman grill. Skills why discuss in the middle of my bust. It's the second lesson, trust. You heard and said word, I can't believe that Joe's backing up the way his reputation proceeds. There's gotta be a glitch in the great. Yo, you heard fine, known for popping suckers' heads off like a dandelion. Talking all that shit before you heard the script. That lack of trust is gonna get your mic confidence ripped. As far as lesson 3, you're asking me what's the biz. The answer's in the form of a question named quiz. So where did my hip-hop go? I guess sign of the times froze those rhymes like glaciers slowing the flow. But I got shit that's hot enough to melt the coldest snow. I asked, what's the warning sign of potentially dangerous rhymes? And that kid said, oh, I don't know. Well, here's a hint. You should take caution once I step through the door. I collect lyrics like crack dealers collect though. Cause once I get to it, flows giving life like amniotic fluids. Time is precise so the words aren't throwing. Brutal over weak bass lines, powerful punches seems to go right through it. Yeah, I knew it, Joe knew it, and you knew it. Rocking the crowd, you simply couldn't do it. Vocab ain't extensive, fucking passive with sensitivity. Leaving newborn rhymes crying in a nursery with a vasectomy. Bozos knocking rhymes like origami. My style stands sturdy while yours seems to be wobbly. Was joined with foolish, it wasn't no stopping me. For Joe's productivity and my creativity, we fight intensely for hip-hop's immunity.
Every single day, we take notice of another brother as his dreams decay. Shame that it had to go down that way, but what can you do and what can you say? Every single day, we take notice of another brother as his dreams decay. Shame that it had to go down that way, but what can you do and what can you say?
So is it truly treason if the reason of the offense was due to the offender's lack of knowledge? Legal loopholes leave justice on hold. Citizens is unfamiliar with the words that's told. To be bold and beautiful seems to be more suitable than to be God conscious and humble. They stumble and fumble and fall head first as their realities burst. It ain't nothing worse than to watch somebody let their orbit decay. All play and no work. You're having fun, but who'll be standing in the long run? Orbit like the earth through the sun. Satellite style, come drop it on the one. I'll cook them till they're done. And just for fun, since I'm foolish, I'll eat kids. Breath controller, blow back your eyelids. So don't keep them closed and stay on your toes like you was one of the Rishnikov's hoes. You decay, or should I say decompose, for not knowing the fact that stagnant thoughts corrode. I suppose those that fall, blame gravity. A calm shocking like lightning without electricity. So when you come to terms with reality, make sure that you exert full energy. Absorb your powers like a sponge massively. On the mic there's no acting, but it should be done dramatically. On the spot of death I'll put the touch there exactly. That's why you fell short on reserves for trying to match me. Now you're just a falling star, burning up. Stay away from the big dogs, you little pups. Don't corrupt centrifugal stability. I hope you understand, cause trying to explain is killing me.
Every single day, I take notice of another brother as his dreams decay. Shame that it had to go down that way, but what can you do and what can you say? Every single day, I take notice of another brother as his dreams decay. Shame that it had to go down that way, but what can you do and what can you say? Every single day, I take notice of another brother as his dreams decay. Shame that it had to go down that way, but what can you do and what can you say? Every single day, we take notice of another brother as his dreams decay. Shame that it had to go down that way, but what can you do and what can you say? Every single day, we take notice of another brother as his dreams decay. Shame that it had to go down that way, but what can you do and what can you say? Every single day, take notice of another brother as his dreams decay. Shame that it had to go down that way, but